Guided by the cloaked stranger, Aradiel ventured deeper into the Vale Wood. The trees grew taller and denser, their branches interlocking to blot out the moonlight. The air felt heavier, charged with an unnatural energy that made each breath a struggle. The stranger moved with uncanny ease, their footsteps soundless, while Aradiel stumbled over roots and loose stones, his eyes darting toward every flicker in the shadows. "The vault lies beyond the labyrinth," the guide said, their voice cutting through the oppressive silence. "But the labyrinth is alive. It shifts, it deceives, and it preys upon the weaknesses of those who enter. You must steel yourself, scribe, for what lies ahead." Aradiel nodded, clutching his satchel tighter. As they emerged into a clearing, he saw the entrance to the labyrinth, a towering wall of twisting vines and stone, its gates carved with intricate patterns that seemed to ripple as though alive. The gates swung open without a sound, revealing a dark corridor that stretched into infinity. The moment they stepped inside, the air grew colder. The walls shifted subtly, their surfaces reflecting distorted images of Aradiel and the stranger. Whispers began to fill the corridor, faint at first but growing louder with every step. They spoke in tongues Aradiel did not understand, yet their tone was unmistakably accusatory. The first trial came without warning. The corridor split into 3 paths, each identical in appearance. As Aradiel hesitated, the whispers grew into a cacophony, urging him to choose. The stranger stood silent, their hooded face offering no guidance. Aradiel closed his eyes, recalling the manuscript's cryptic description. "The path forward is written not in stone, but in the heart of the seeker." He opened his eyes and chose the middle path, stepping forward with trembling resolve. The whispers ceased instantly, and the air grew warmer. He glanced back, but the other paths had vanished. "You have passed the first test," the guide said, their tone betraying a hint of approval. "But this is only the beginning. The labyrinth will not relent." They continued onward, facing illusions that played on Aradiel's deepest fears and memories. At one point, he saw the grand library in flames, its scrolls and tomes turning to ash. He nearly faltered, but the guide's firm hand on his shoulder kept him grounded. At last, they reached the heart of the labyrinth, a circular chamber with a pedestal at its center. Upon the pedestal rested a small, glowing orb. The stranger stepped back, motioning for Aradiel to approach. "This is your final trial," they said. "Take the orb, and you will find the path to the vault. But beware, what you see may not be what it seems." Aradiel swallowed hard, stepping forward. The whispers returned, now a deafening roar. As his fingers closed around the orb, the chamber dissolved into blinding light, and Aradiel felt himself falling.